you come in. My name is Dr. Humphry Wimbletington III, and I'm here to take you on a journey of knowledge through the lesser-known heroes of the Marvel and DC universes, the publication histories, and why you should always stay at least 5 feet away from your television set. Today we will be discussing Jim Barr, otherwise known as Bulletman. Bulletman, like Captain Marvel, was originally property of Fawcett Comics before DC sued Captain Marvel for being too much like Superman. After the company went under, DC bought the rights to the character and have been using him ever since. The story goes that as a small child, Barr's father was killed by gangsters, causing the boy to devote his life to eliminating the evil that took his parents. I have no idea what that was all about. Initially, Barr attempted to join the police, but was turned away from being too physically small. Instead, he began working as a forensic scientist and ballistic expert, earning himself the nickname Bullet. Barr was not ready to give up fighting crime with his own fists, however, and developed an amazing serum that would give him a body at the peak of human potential, transforming him from a small weakling to a muscle-bound hero. Where are these songs coming from? Bulletman is known for repeatedly fighting the Nazis. Well, now this is just getting ridiculous. However, simply being a trained field expert and athletic powerhouse was not enough for Barr, who used his equally magnified mental power to build himself a device that would give him the power to fly, deflect bullets, and alter his own density. The device took the form of a helmet shaped like a bullet, and thus Bulletman was born. We must assume that one of the helmet's other powers was to make those around him oblivious to the 50 to 60 pounds of muscle he put on overnight when in his civilian form. Either that or he was just drugging his friends and co-workers. I know I would. Bulletman would later be joined by his girlfriend and eventual wife Susan, who discovered his identity and took a helmet of her own to become Bullet Girl. Together, the two fought such notable villains as the Black Rodent, the Black Spider, Black Adder, Blackberry Users, and Denzel Washington. I may have lost focus there for a second, but I stick with what I said. Bulletman was probably most closely involved with the Marvel family, though their relationship was inconsistent. On the one hand, he went with them on a journey to hell itself to free the wizard Shazam, but on the other hand, he had Billy Batson kidnapped by thugs for daring to date his daughter, who Billy had just helped rescue. Seems legitimate to me. After Fawcett Comics were bought out by DC, the only one of Bulletman's rogues gallery to carry over was the Weeper, a man who cried a lot and took vengeance on anyone who was happy. This sounds a lot like my arch-nemesis, the Awkward Silence, who takes vengeance on anyone who's comfortable with their surroundings.
So the doctor told me it wasn't just a rash, I had a massive case of genital warts.
Well, Bulletman has yet to be seen in the New 52 universe, and before that his stories were mainly confined to World War II, so it was unclear where his story is going from here, if it is to continue at all. But whether he is destined to continue, or fall into the cracks of reboots and obscurity, Bulletman will always have a place here on Unsung Heroes. Oh, and it's because that sitting within 5 feet of your television will trigger the Kill All Humans program installed by most manufacturers. Of course, being a television, all it can do is switch to the nearest station playing Honey Boo Boo, but we all know how effective of a torturous death that is.